Hey, Eurovision fam. I'm like trying to get like situated here. All right. All right. Okay. Wow. Eurovision 2021. It has begun. It has begun. And I'm going to be talking about Croatia's first rehearsal in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. If you're new to my channel, this is the moment to subscribe. I've got all Eurovision content. I'm reacting to all of the first rehearsals. So I did yesterday, so you should go back and watch those. I've already done Cyprus and Norway, and now we are talking about Croatia, Albina with Tick-Tock. I am going to start off with saying, this song is giving sort of like, in my review of the song, I said that the song, sort of was dated, and people thought that I was saying that in a negative, and I wasn't actually saying that as a negative for the song, because it does have that like early aughts feel. And this performance sort of has that early aughts feel. I also said that this song like reminds me of a song that like a girl group would sing, and I don't mean that as a negative. It reminds me of a song that a girl group was singing. If folks really listen to my channel and know, I love a bit of like girl group energy. And there's a moment in the staging, because they're doing a whole bunch here, but there's a moment in the staging where Albina is literally multiplied. Kind of think there's like a Tick-Tock effect where you can be like two people, like multiple people, like kind of go out from the side, which is a really cool element, especially because the song is called Tick-Tock. They are really doing a lot with this staging. They pulled out all the stops, and I'm not gonna lie, now I'm kind of like, Azerbaijan, what are you gonna do? Because Tick-Tock is the better song. Tick-Tock is the better song. It's the stronger song. It's got that really good hook of that tick-tock, like people aren't gonna forget it. And with this staging, it's really a contender and coming for heat. We have her in a glitter bodysuit, which is a look that I love. It's sort of a glitter futuristic spacesuit vibe. Don't think Clamor Hammerstrom as far as like kind of like the breastplate, but you can definitely think we've got a strong shoulder happening. It's like sort of translucent, and the glitter is like right on her body in the right places. I love, love, love the styling. But when I mentioned Clara Hammerstrom, think about how she had the interactive LEDs at Melfest. That is what Albina is doing on the stage. It looks great. We've got colors of pink and sort of blues and sort of this purple effect. It really is giving me that early aughts feel of the production of the song, and I love it. I love that they're sort of playing into that element. I kind of think about some of our like divas from Eurovision in the aughts. I'm thinking like Annie Lorak, sort of shady lady. It's something about the performance that's really punchy, and you're not going to forget it. And like I said, the song already with that Tick-Tock, it's really infectious. The production of the song, like when you're listening to the studio cut, is very different than I think the experience you have when you're watching it live. And Croatia has really just upgraded what they already had at the national selection. This truly is an upgrade. And again, it's like, yeah, this futuristic, spacey staging, it just looks really professional. I will say, because there is a lot of this interactive LED moments and things happening, they're definitely going to have to polish and tweak, but this was a first rehearsal. So they're being really ambitious with it. I mean, honestly, I think Ireland's is still slightly more ambitious just with all of the moving parts of that, like actual physical moving parts, as opposed to just interacting with an LED screen where you can really just be like timed. But this is an upgrade. This is really great. The other thing, I will talk about the vocal. These are not vocal rehearsals. These are not vocal rehearsals. But I do think the challenge with this song, like some songs I've talked about and I've been like, well, the song's not that vocally challenging. This song actually is vocally challenging. Like, this is not an easy song to sing. So Albina definitely vocally is going to have her work cut out for her. And maybe even, I would say, I wonder if there is a live backing vocalist, because she's definitely singing to herself with the track, which is fine. But I think a live vocalist would only enhance this performance that we have on the stage. Let me hop into these comments. Someone said she got a good amount of press applause from the press center, so that's good. Igor says this year is a bloodbath. Everyone upped their game a lot. Croatia in the past has kind of done some funky staging before. There's nothing funky about this staging. They definitely invested budget and are really, really investing in this. Marco says, I heard there are some lasers involved. Yeah, there's some lasers, but really I think the standout moment of this performance is the interactive LEDs where she moves her hand and we see, bolts of lightning kind of come out and lasers are time. Again, I love the multiply effect, that Tick-Tock video effect. It really, really is an impactful performance. And she looks beautiful. But we knew she was going to look great. I mean, I think I said that before, that she was going to look good. But again, I actually liked the national final styling. But they've done a completely different look for her, and it looks amazing. Basil says, I hope Croatia qualifies. Honestly, with this, I am now kind of like, okay, Azerbaijan, what y'all about to do? What y'all about to do? And low-key Israel. We got Israel next. Low-key Israel, what are y'all about to do? Because Eden's going to serve it on stage with the vocal and everything. But the ladies are showing up today. The ladies are showing up. All right. What else? Let's see. Ashton, I'm not going to lie. I much prefer Matahari. Tick-Tock is so plastic to me. The thing is, Tick-Tock is playing in that early aughts vibe. It's a very specific genre of pop that Albina is serving. And she's really staying true to that. And I think the staging is matching production-wise what we're getting from the song. And I think what might feel maybe flat or plastic in a studio cut, live on stage is really what people are going to be judging and voting on. And live on stage, this is going to pop. But Matahari, I will say, is giving us that ethno-pop sound that we really expect to see on the Eurovision stage. But again, they're going to need to bring it on stage. Azerbaijan is, which they typically do. But we're going to need to, I'm really curious to see what they're doing, because again, the ladies in this semi are showing up. They are showing up and giving us polished performances. Honestly, after watching this performance from Croatia, it actually makes me nervous about Norway, even though what Norway is doing is different. It's still sort of that early 2000s sonic feel. And Norway is serving us the kitsch, but him being sandwiched between these two females, I think some people were hoping that he would stand out. But I'm going to just say I've only seen 3 performances today, and Norway does sort of fade a little bit next to, like, I'm thinking, oh, I've got the pop of Cyprus, because what Cyprus is doing is also very different from what Croatia is doing. To me, they're two very different things, but they're serving me something that I just think in this season where we're stuck at home. I mean, I couldn't even be in the arena. I'm just dreaming about what it would be like to be at Euro Club. I'm dreaming about what it would be like to have a party on the beach. And to me, if I'm on the beach and I'm trying to party, I'm listening to El Diablo. I'm breaking it down to Tick-Tock. You know what I mean? It's like, that's just the mood that I'm in. And I wonder if people at home are in more of that mood than they are into, maybe like the aughts ballad that Norway is serving. As the day progresses, I think it'll become really clear who's going to qualify. But with what Croatia is serving, just it's so visually popping. I now feel more like, oh, is Norway really that safe? Is it? But then there are people who love Norway songs, so I don't know. ESC Aussie says Croatia is on the verge of getting in the top 10 on the qualifying odds. They are on that cusp. They are on the cusp. I wonder if Norway falls a little bit just because they're doing kind of what they did at the national selection, which might be a false thing because really that's people in the bubble like us who have seen it. But then on the night, it's everyone who's just seen it for the first time. Ashton, I don't know why, but Tick-Tock feels so calculated and put together to be appealing to most people, which makes it so flat to me. Oh, okay. Well, so many good songs in Dora that lost to this. Oh, I didn't follow Dora, so I can't speak to that. Ahmed said she could definitely qualify, but she isn't safe. Eurodie says this is really the group of death. 3 or 4 great songs are going to miss the grand final. So said, I completely agree. Sergio says, what are the colors of the performance? We've got pink. We've got purple. We've got some elements of blue. And then she's sort of styled. And the dancers have like kind of these silver space suits. It's very futuristic. Again, very millennium, very early 2000s, very late 90s feel. Jersey Kai says, what? Oh, wait, sorry. I'm blanking. Okay. Jersey Kai says, I think this is like a semifinal one of 2018 Azerbaijan Finland moment. Croatia or Azerbaijan won, sneaking into 10th place. I mean, I said that in my prediction video that I really felt like it was, I felt like we wouldn't get both Croatia and Azerbaijan. I haven't seen Azerbaijan's rehearsal yet. Yes, we haven't seen it yet. But I am excited to see what Azerbaijan does, because honestly, as of now, Azerbaijan should be worried. So if they didn't throw any budget behind it, if Azerbaijan didn't throw budget like they normally do, maybe it's not too late to throw some dollars in it, because Croatia is not playing. Croatia said, we about to do this. Ahmed said Technicolor doesn't stand a chance anymore. I don't know. I think Australia not being on the ground might not be the best move, especially with Croatia showing up, Cyprus showing up. Azerbaijan likely will show up. Israel, I expect to see show up. So we will see. Leon says, I feel Albina is a bit in her mind and that stops her from giving her best self. Well, look, this is not a vocal rehearsal. It's not. It's a technical rehearsal. And she will get more comfortable. This is her first time on the Eurovision stage doing this. And although she's been rehearsing for a very long time, this is her first time on the Eurovision stage. So we're expecting to see a little bit of nerves and a little bit of hesitation. But honestly, she seemed pretty comfortable to me. She seemed pretty comfortable considering all that was going on. And I think that this was a great, really strong first rehearsal. Really strong. I'm telling y'all, I am going to cry. I'm going to cry. This semi. I'm going to. Because we're going to lose a lot of really good songs. There's just so many good songs. And we're going to see a lot of beautiful performances on the stage. ESCDF says, Australia will prove us wrong, I think, and it will qualify. I think it not being on the ground hurts it. And Croatia's performance was so strong. The ladies are showing up, and I think Montaigne is going to show up as well. Y'all know I love Technicolor. Y'all know I love that song. Yeah, I mean, it's just multiple moments of augmented reality. The colors, the early aughts vibe. We've got that glitter bodysuit and the interactive LED, a la Mons Zemelov, a la Clara Hammerstrom from Melfest this past year. You know, the vocal wasn't all the way there, but this isn't a vocal rehearsal. And I do think Albina will come through. Again, this is not an easy song to be dancing on the stage, and doing all that she is planning on doing. And I should also say the choreography was great. They're keeping sort of those same moves from Dora. And I love that because it's kind of nice when you kind of have like the same choreo. So then those of us who want to like learn the moves and like go on TikTok and do the dances can do that. So I like that it kind of creates a moment. So yeah, the rehearsal, this was a great first rehearsal. I feel really good about this and I'm excited. Now we're going to be hopping into Belgium is next. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all know how I feel about Belgium. So I'm excited to hop into that. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm giving you my reactions. I'm breaking down everything that's happening in these first rehearsals and bringing it to you unfiltered, real talk, no hype, true tea, all about what I see. So please be sure to like this video if you like it and subscribe if you want more Eurovision content. Again, you don't have to agree with me to subscribe. We can disagree because this is a conversation. And you know what? I am so excited for Eurovision 2021. All right, bye.